Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter and this is Tennis Now presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, order today and it ships today. We had to wait until Monday to see the biggest upset of the 2018 US Open, and now we have our list complete. So we thought we'd show you the 5 biggest upsets at the US Open, and stick around because the biggest shocker comes last. Here are 5 golden stats that you should know. Fernando Verdasco defeats Andy Murray. Because Andy Murray is still working his way back from hip surgery, Fernando Verdasco's second career win over the Scot didn't get any higher than 5 on our list. But given the fact that Verdasco entered the match with a 1-in-13 lifetime against Murray, we have to consider this one as a shocker.
Game, third match, Verdasco. 3 sets to 1, 7-5, 2-6, 6-4, 6-4.
How about this one? Aryna Sabalenka beating Petra Kvitova. Now, Petra has shown great form over the last few years. In fact, the US Open is the only slam that has seen the Czech reach the quarterfinals or better since she won her second Wimbledon title back in 2014. But a 20-year-old Sabalenka making her US Open debut was having none of that Petra power during their third-round matchup in New York. Sabalenka took it in straight sets and reached the second week, which was a huge milestone for the Belarusian. Karolina defeats Garbine Muguruza. Who? Wait a second. This girl pulled one of the biggest upsets of the week on Louis Armstrong Stadium when she sailed past Garbine Muguruza to reach the third round. The 22-year-old world number 202 displayed a magnificent all-court game and handed the Spaniard her first ever tour-level loss against a player outside of the top 200, and boy, were fans shocked. Commentators were shocked. Even Garby's hair was shocked. Next up, Kaia versus Simona Halep. The top seed on the women's side had never, ever lost in the first round on the women's side at the US Open heading into the 2018 edition of the American Slam. Oh, but that changed in a heartbeat when hard-hitting Estonian Kaia rocked the world of Romania's Simona Halep 6-2, 6-4 on day 1 of the Open. Halep has suffered her share of upsets over the years, but given her form on hard courts heading into this tournament and her ranking, this upset, well, it was massive. But it wasn't as big as the shocker that tops our list. Coming in at number 1 on our 2018 US Open shocker list is John Millman's takedown of Roger Federer on Monday night on Arthur Ashe Stadium. Wow. It was Federer's second loss to a player ranked outside the top 50 at a major, and it came as a complete surprise. One moment Federer was serving for a 2-sets-to-love lead, and the next he was down 2-1, and seemingly, because of the oppressive New York heat on this evening, unable to do anything about it. Federer would later say that he just couldn't get any air and that he had never felt that way before. He said at a certain point, he was basically happy the match was over. Millman scored the upset 3-6, 7-5, 7-6, 7-6, leaving Arthur Ashe Stadium and, frankly, the tennis world in shock. So there you have it, the top 5 stunners so far of the US Open. What do you think? Did we get this one right? Leave your answer in the comment section below and stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching Tennis Now TV, everybody. We'll see you next time.